Welcome back to the EarWhacks podcast. I'm your host, Noah,
What's up? I'm Nathan.
the also host. Today we're going to be talking about one of our favorite subjects. Oh wait! Today we're drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I'm drinking a limerita.
So,
It's like a margarita, except it has malt liquor instead of tequila, so it's like fake, but whatever.
So basically, we're wimpy women. Dude, Bryce Kenny gives me the hardest time about drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Dude, whatever. It tastes good.
I know.
Who
It's
cares?
just like he's like, oh, drink real beer. I'm like, I don't like Corona. That's about it.
Noah, real men drink beer that tastes bad.
Well, some guys like I understand craft beers and that stuff, but
Yeah, I mean, drink what you want. I don't care. But, like, whatever. Just because it's sweet doesn't mean it's girly.
yeah.
It's dumb.
I mean, also I told Nathan this earlier. The perfect recipe for getting a good buzz, if you're a lightweight like me, is drink 2 Mike's Black Cherries really fast in a swimming pool, and then you after you drink those, you hop in the hot tub and bake yourself for like 10 minutes. Perfect buzz. You feel great.
I've never done that. I don't have a hot tub.
I don't either.
So, I used to, but then right now it's a fish pond, so.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
jump in there. Get a little dippy dip for the fishes.
Yeah. Got some koi all over me.
Do you have koi in there?
Yeah.
Like actual koi?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
I guess I've seen it, but I've never like.
I don't know if you've seen it since we got koi. It was pretty recently. It was like a month.
I mean,
ago.
I've seen like the area.
Oh yeah.
Porch
You know where
where
it is
it
on
is.
on the front porch or the
Sorry, I didn't mean
back
to
porch.
give away your location. Nathan does not have a porch.
No, I don't have any porches. No porches here.
All right. Since it's less than a month before DragonCon starts, I thought it'd be fun to talk about DragonCon the podcast. I'm saying this like I just told you this for the first time.
Yeah, this is our 6th one, right?
No, our 4th.
DragonCon?
Oh, I think I meant podcast.
Oh no, I
No.
meant DragonCon. Yeah.
DragonCon, this is our 6th. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's a lot of them.
Yeah, it is. I went back and figured out we started in 2013.
Yeah.
I was 16 at the time.
Yeah, I was also because we're the same age.
Yeah, because we're the same age. It's just like, that's crazy. It seems like such a long time ago. Like, for me, DragonCon is such a tradition now that I feel like
Yeah.
I've been going to it forever.
You know, whenever I think back about my life, like I feel like at any point in my life since I turned like 15, I've always like felt old. But then when I think about myself like 5 years ago, I'm like, man, I was really young.
Yeah.
But like right now, I feel old.
I gotta go back and watch videos from like 4 years ago. And
Like, what was I
man,
doing?
I'm like, man,
What's wrong
I'm
with
a
me?
young guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still a young guy, but
I'm like a little baby.
I like hearing some of the videos I watch, and it's like you look relatively the same except for like
Yeah.
your facial hair. I mean, so do I. It's just it's so weird. We sound a little bit different.
I feel like I had like a different personality back then, even a little bit.
You've come out of your shell even more so.
Yeah, thanks to the limeritas.
Yeah, as soon as Nathan turned 21, he came out of the shell.
it's a little bit true. That's not
Oh, so this is the first DragonCon that we're gonna drink. I'm
Yeah.
pretty excited about that because apparently it's a completely different thing when you can drink a DragonCon.
Isn't everything?
And I asked the question on Reddit. I told you, and lots of people are like, "Don't overdo it on the first night because you don't want to get a hangover and then be."
Well, the
real
first
bad."
night's Thursday, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I'm probably not gonna drink Thursday. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I'll probably like drink, but I don't plan on getting hammered.
Nah.
I want to
mean,
get buzzed. I
I'm
wanna get
young.
hammered.
I don't get hungover too much. Except for the one time I did.
I got very hungover one time.
Well, the first time I got drunk, I got extremely hungover. But other than that, I've never really gotten like too bad.
Yeah, I never drank that hard since I had my incident where I got really hungover.
Yeah, you just gotta like eat and drink water.
Well, I drink a lot of water and I ate beforehand. It was just my first time drinking more than like a little bit,
Sure.
and I mixed different kinds of alcohol. Like I had beer and liquor and a couple different kinds of shots. So it was just like,
You know what they say? Beer before liquor, never sicker, or whatever. Is that how it
Yeah,
goes?
yeah.
I
It's
don't know
something
if
like
is
that.
that true. I don't know if
no,
that's true.
I've heard something very similar. Like
I don't understand why that would be different from because then it's like liquor before beer in the clear. But
Yeah.
why does it matter? Does that make sense?
I don't know. I really don't know. So yeah, I'm excited to drink it at DragonCon. You can have like Like I could walk around with this. A lot of people recommend your own thing. So what I'm thinking is I'll carry this around with ice. And I'll just put a mic or two in my bag, and I'll just dump it in there and walk around with this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have a flask.
Yeah, but you can't like fill a flask with a mic, and you're not gonna feel anything.
Well,
That's
yeah,
like,
obviously.
are you gonna bring your
I could put like
your bourbon or whatever?
whiskey in it. Yeah.
Nathan, if you chuck that whole thing, Captain Morgan's in there, I would give you my car.
Dude, I was actually just thinking this morning. I want to die of alcohol poisoning today.
Well, hey, there's like this much taken out of the top, like the neck is completely dry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll be good.
I'll just go into a coma from alcohol poisoning. That's worth it.
I had an underage friend say, "Hey, I don't want this alcohol anymore. I need to get rid of it before my parents come home." I'm like, I guess I'll take it. So I just gave it to him. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh my god.
One more thing before DragonCon. Black Cherry Mike, that's amazing.
It's good, yeah.
It's way better than any of them.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I had that for the first time in Bonnaroo. Like, it's really good.
it's so good. Like, you can't even taste the alcohol. It's just like a purple drink.
Black cherry and peach and strawberry are my three favorites.
Add strawberry in there if you want.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will.
But for now, I've got the lime.
So DragonCon 2018. I'm very excited for it. Is there any particular guest you have in mind that you're like, ooh, I gotta see them?
And who's coming that I know?
Napoleon Dynamite will be there.
Napoleon Dynamite's gonna be there. Felicia Day's gonna be there.
Yeah. Pearl Mackie, Peter Capaldi, Karen Gillan.
There's like some voice actors. I've been to a bunch of voice actors. I've never done voice acting in like any capacity.
It's very
but
hard.
like I find it very interesting.
It's interesting, but it's a lot. You have to put a lot more effort into it, I think.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
Because like they always say, whenever I go to a panel, they're like, improv classes are like the most important thing for voice acting, which I thought was really interesting.
I can see that.
Because it helps you like think on your feet. Because even though you're reading a script, which is different from improv, obviously, you have to like fluctuate your voice on the fly and like figure out. You have to like be creative with like.
You usually have to be more animated.
Yeah, that too.
I did a voice acting class one time in Nashville.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was probably like 3 years ago.
That's cool.
It was interesting. I don't think it's for me necessarily in like the commercial aspect. I don't know. I thought it was interesting and I had a good time. It's just I didn't like it. But then I did do the radio spot for Scott. He had he can't talk. It's not on air right now, but it was for a while.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I make videos where I talk. And that's sort of, I guess it's voice acting.
Yeah.
I try to make my voice interesting anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm bad at it, but. My voice is very monotone.
Yeah, mine is too. I remember Garner would always tell me when I'm reading a paper, he's like, you have to use like inflections and like use be more animated in your voice. I'm just like, I have to constantly think about that. I can't do it when I'm reading a paper because I'm reading.
Yeah, definitely.
It's very difficult. I mean, I think I'm better at it now. I guess in conversation it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But it's just us deep boys.
But yeah, voice acting panels are also cool because like they're really funny because they all do improv. Mm-hmm. So like they're like all really funny and it's just like very entertaining.
Yeah.
I just like it.
So do you have any sort of mental list or list on your phone of activities or traditions or funny stories at DragonCon?
I was thinking I think it was last year that someone started throwing chairs off of like the 15th floor.
My gosh.
That was crazy.
And the Marriott is the tallest one.
Yeah.
And people
There was some drunk guy, I don't know if it was a guy, it might have been a girl, but they just started throwing chairs off of the balcony.
Yeah, I wasn't there for it, thankfully, but a chair did hit a girl in the head, and I think she had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, she did. She had to get stitches.
Yeah.
She was okay, but
yeah
she could.
Still, like,
I mean, you could have killed someone.
A chair, like, if it fell the right way, could impale someone.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely kill someone with that.
Yeah,
I don't know if they caught that person. I hope they did.
Yeah, and someone was throwing glasses, like glasses, which is
it's pretty bad too.
Like I get you're drunk, you're being a good time, having a good time, but why?
Like, there's like different kinds of drunks, you know. There's some drunk people are like really chill and like giggly, which is like me.
I'm giggly and hungry.
Yeah. And then there's some people that like get aggressive and like do dumb stuff. And I feel like if you're that kind of person, you shouldn't
Yeah.
get drunk at a convention
Yeah.
with a bunch of people. But
Yeah, chair's a big thing. Apparently, the Marriott's like a hot spot for drinking, but I don't know if I'll be there just because the Marriott is good for big panels, but it's just so busy. I don't like it very much anymore. Well, I made a little list of things. Don't look at my list, Nathan.
I can't really read it from here.
Good.
It's sideways and upside down.
Well, one tradition I enjoy doing at DragonCon, I think this will be our 4th year doing it, if I'm correct, is going to Honey Bubble.
Oh yeah, Honey Bubble was good.
Yeah, that's like, I look forward to that a lot.
Yeah, that's good. It's also the only time I only have bubble tea like once a year, so it's like
Yeah.
it's like interesting, you know.
Yeah.
It's like exciting.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Like honestly, like one of the reasons I look forward to going to DragonCon now is because I know I'm going to get to go there. And this year we need to promise we're not walking.
Oh god,
Because
it took so long.
I'll walk. I'm fine with it, but everyone knows.
So we were on the way.
Oh, I'm so hot.
So Honey Bubble is like a bubble tea place for anyone listening.
it's
For all
tapioca balls
6
in it.
people listening that don't know what it is.
Quiet.
And we were on the way there, and then we were trying to decide if we should take an Uber, and like no one could really decide, so we just ended up walking there. So we just kept walking.
Yeah. I don't want to do that again. It's not crunchy.
And it was so hot, and it took like 45 minutes.
Well, it's Atlanta. It's just always hot.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to Atlanta heat. But the nice thing is I don't have to wait in lines anymore because my dad has his.
Oh, he has the handicapped thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, your dad can get it too, for his back.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I'll tell him that.
Yeah, you should.
Did he? I feel like he might have gotten it last year, actually.
You did? Because my dad just got it last year. I
Maybe
think you
not.
told your dad about it.
Yeah, I don't remember. How long can you get it? Like when you walk in? Or do you have to go-
Yeah, so when you get your badge, there's just like a section, a little seating area. It's like across the hotel. I mean, it's not that far away in the Sheraton, and you don't have to like show them like medical documents and stuff. Like, hey, I have this issue. Like my dad, it was his knee last year, and depending on what you have, like what kind of disability you have, like if you're hard of hearing or you can't see very well, you get placed differently.
Or socially awkward, so I could get one.
My dad wanted to tell him this year that he has crowd anxiety. I'm like, Dad, don't do that.
Crowd anxiety. So everyone at DragonCon's gonna get one.
Yeah. So bubble tea's a very fond memory.
It's good. I like chewing drinks. If you're into chewing drinks,
It's such a weird thing because you literally you're
That makes it sound
drinking
way grosser than
tea,
it is.
and it's just like it tastes like not taste, but it feels like gummy bears.
it's like tea. I feel like there's probably a lot of people that don't know what bubble tea is, right? I don't want to explain it if everyone knows what it is, but
it's a West Coast thing. I feel like.
yeah, it's just like tea, like cold tea with like tapioca,
Yeah, so
like
they're like
pearls in it. Like
they're like the size of marbles,
Yeah.
like bits of tapioca, and they're just like chewy gummy bear consistency, and they're in the bottom of the cup, and you have a really big straw, like that big around, like I don't know, a quarter of an inch big,
Yeah.
like 5 normal straws put together,
yeah.
and you just suck them up when you're drinking the tea.
It's kind of like it's kind of like gives you something to do while you're drinking, you know? Because usually when you drink, you just swallow it, and then it's like, well, guess I'll just sit here.
Yeah, you always find yourself bored when you're just taking a drink
I
of
know.
tea. Just think if there was tapioca pearls in this, I'd be so much
Yeah,
more
man.
entertained. I probably wouldn't be able to focus on the conversation.
Alcoholic tapioca. That's the future.
That's an idea. You might have to try that.
I'm gonna patent that before you steal it.
Another fond memory is I guess I've seen the Seventh Doctor 3 times in total. I didn't realize until I was thinking about it. So the first time was at a big panel, and it was the Seventh Doctor and like the Fifth Doctor with like Peter Davidson or something.
Okay, yeah, I think I was there too.
Yeah, I think
we
you
were
were.
together.
And the Fifth Doctor played his guitar, and the Seventh Doctor played his spoons. But it's just a great memory.
And then I followed him around the room for
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so me and Nathan, I think my dad, maybe your dad was there? I don't know. we went to another panel of his like the next year, and instead of like having people come up to the questioning person with a microphone, the Seventh Doctor got up from the stage, started walking around the room, and had people follow him around, and he would give the microphone to them. Did you ever get to ask your question?
I didn't have a question. I just felt like walking around. I was kind of bored, you know.
You're bored in the Seventh
No, I
Doctor
wasn't.
panel.
I was just tired of sitting.
Okay.
I wasn't bored. I just like walking around versus sitting down. I'm extremely bored right now. I'm just kidding.
You need to stop. So, this is being recorded and filmed at a house I'm staying at where I'm taking care of a dog, and she's just very needy. And I also saw the Seventh Doctor at the mall next to DragonCon, and my dad and I were like, "Is that the Seventh Doctor?" But we weren't sure, so we just kind of like followed him like 100 feet behind, and we're like, "Is that him?"
Yeah, I think he's one of the, because not all the actors like actually hang out at DragonCon, but I think he does, because I saw him too. I saw him like hanging out in the lobby of the Hilton or something. He was just talking to someone.
He's I mean, he's famous and recognizable, but he's not like...
It's not like super famous.
Yeah, if like Peter Capaldi walked up, everyone would be...
Because he's more recent.
Yeah. So it was kind of cool. I saw Felicia Day walking through. Like, she looked like she had somewhere to go. But Felicia Day and someone she has worked with before was, they were walking through the lobby while I was in line for something. The very first year at DragonCon, my dad... I don't know if I saw it. I don't think I did. I think he saw it and he told me about it. He saw Boba Fett wearing nothing but the helmet and a tutu. So since then we called him Tutu Fett. And then I think the first year as well, I saw a man in nothing but a Speedo. I think it was like a green or yellow Speedo, and he was going up an escalator, and he was flipping everyone off and thrusting his hips going up the escalator.
I was there too. Yeah, I was right next to you.
Yeah. I think it was like one of the last days.
That's pretty funny.
It's just one of those things. It wasn't even at night too. It was just during the day. Some dude was just having a good time.
That's the thing about DragonCon is like everybody's really weird. That's what makes it funny. Is like every other person is like a T-Rex or something.
I mean, the T-Rex is
or like
funny.
in a Speedo, yeah.
I don't know. It's just we're all like the weird people. I don't say that in like a mean way. Just like people who are a little bit stranger than your average bear, and they just go to be themselves and do whatever they want.
Yeah, that's what makes like I'm not a party person usually, but like that's what makes the parties interesting. Is like
like it was just a bunch of people just like cool. But when you see an old man and a giant Pikachu dancing together, that's pretty cool. It's funny.
Yeah. Yep. Or like a rave where everyone has lightsabers instead of glow sticks. It's pretty great.
One of my favorite things to do is I think it's the Hilton, where we usually watch. We either go up on the balcony or we're on the dance floor and just chill and watch. That was last year. I was wearing the Deadpool mask and some dude came and took a picture of me there. You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I was just wearing like a Hawaiian shirt and then a Deadpool mask. I guess it was funny. I don't know.
You also had your Batman mask.
I had my Batman Hawaiian shirt and a Deadpool mask.
Oh, maybe it was a different year. You had your Batman.
I think I had both.
Okay. Yeah. What else? There's the carpet in the Marriott that people like to. So there was like a carpet that had like kind of a unique pattern, and then they got replaced in like 2015 or something.
I think it was the very first year we were there. They had the weird carpet, and then after that it got replaced. Maybe it's been replaced again, but I think it was replaced the second year we went.
And people like got mad about it, and well, I don't know if they were actually mad, but they just started like cosplaying it. Like there were like people that were like snipers of the carpet, and they put a carpet down and like lay down.
Yeah.
You couldn't see them.
And like, it's become like a whole, I don't know, I guess, would you call it meta or something?
Sure.
Like, it was really ugly carpet. Like, it wasn't good. That's why they got rid of it.
But it was like unique, which I guess made it interesting.
There's a guy on the Facebook page right now selling pieces of the original carpet.
Oh really?
Dead serious. He has like chunks of it, and he wants to like sell all of it.
How does he have that?
I don't know.
Is he like a worker there?
I have no idea. And you can look it up on eBay. Like, I'm gonna look it up right now. Just If you want to look it up, type in Atlanta Marriott carpet, and it'll come up. You can buy it. It's very weird. Yeah. It's know your meme. Boom. eBay. It's the fourth link down. So a square foot, 12 inch by 12 inch. It was sold for 20 plus 5 shipping.
It's not bad.
Yeah. But it's gone on Facebook. It's like $200. I mean, they're big pieces, but still, I'm not gonna pay $200 for like carpet. One fun thing that sticks out in my memory. You didn't get to do this because you don't care about this, but I got to meet 2 members of the 100. It's a TV show I really like. I went to their panel, and usually you have to go to like the Walk of Fame to meet people. And I was walking outside on the sidewalk right after, and they just came out the side door. So a couple of people stopped before they jumped in their car and drove away. I got my picture taken with them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Got a free picture.
Yeah. They're very
Nice.
cool guys. They're still on the show. They haven't been killed off yet. So they're still on the show.
That's good.
Yeah.
I haven't met too many like celebrities because like to meet people you really have to like pay a lot for it at the Walk of Fame or something, and like it's not like it's whatever.
Yeah.
But I met Rob Paulson, who's like he was super chill. He was really cool.
Who's that?
He's a voice actor. He's been in like he was in some old cartoons. He was in like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and like Pinky and the Brain and stuff. And then he was in like Rick and Morty. He was the dog. What's the dog's name? Snowball. He was Snowball in Rick and Morty.
Oh, the one who like had the robot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been to a bunch of stuff.
That's cool.
But he's like super modest and like cool. And my dad was talking about how he like backed one of his things on Kickstarter that he was a voice actor in, and we talked about that. And
that's cool.
He seemed like very down to earth. Yeah. That's pretty much the only celebrity I've like met at DragonCon.
Yeah.
Because like usually you have to pay a lot for it.
Well, I did meet Brian Brushwood. He's a magician on YouTube. He does. I found his other channel a couple days ago. Actually, it's like
Modern Rogue.
Modern Rogue. Yeah.
I watched him. Yeah.
I was watching the one about cigars. Have you seen that one?
I don't think I've seen that one.
They're just going over like the types of cigars and how to smoke it and that sort of thing. Very interesting.
Yeah. No, I love Brian Brushwood actually.
Yeah. So I got to meet him.
That's how I learned how to count cards.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And he had a assistant guy who was working for him. His name was Chad, and he's actually a Minecraft YouTuber. I knew about. I wasn't like a hardcore fan, but I thought that was cool, so I got my picture with him. He's a very nice guy.
That's cool.
So that's my little claim to fame there. I did have a mini story. This is not last year, but the year before, so 2 years ago, when usually I go with my dad, but he wasn't able to make it because we were in the middle of moving, and I went with Daniel instead, which is a whole ordeal. But one of the things we did on one of the nights is, I don't think you did it, but when me, you, David went up there with Josh and his girlfriend like years ago. Me, Josh, and his girlfriend went up to the roof, and we like the door was open to the roof, and we went out on the roof and took pictures. It was cool.
The roof of what?
The Hilton. I think.
Oh, yeah, I think I was there. Cause you like there was like a big like wall that you sat on top of, right?
I didn't sit on top of a wall on top of Marriott.
There was something that you sat on top of a wall on top of, on the roof.
I'm not that daring.
No, you definitely did.
I wouldn't hang my feet over the side of the Marriott, Nathan.
I mean, I thought it was pretty stupid, but I didn't stop you. No, you definitely did. I think it was I think it was when it was just me, you, and David, and we got the free breakfast at the Hilton or whatever.
Yeah.
And we
I think that was
went
the
up
next
to the roof
morning.
then too.
Maybe, but I did not put my legs over the edge of the building because the walls are too high. They're like taller than me.
Yeah, they're pretty high. Maybe you didn't put your legs. I don't remember.
I mean, I've stood on the edge of many things in my life.
I stood on the edge of the Grand Canyon. That was pretty rad.
Nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, I told Chatton about this, and we're like, hey, let's go up to the roof. This is like, I don't know, 9 something at night at DragonCon, so it's pretty popping. So we're slowly working
Pretty bumping.
We're slowly working our way up the elevator, which the elevators are just hell.
Oh yeah.
So, we make our way up there, and we didn't get to like the top floor or something. So we're gonna go up the stairs, and we see this like security guard or cop like walking on the next floor up. We're like, oh, let's just get out of here. So we walk over to the elevator and press the button, and of course the elevator isn't gonna come in time, even though we have like 30 seconds to sit there and wait. The elevator's not gonna come up 30 floors in time. And the cop gets over there and he starts questioning us, and he's like, oh, what are you guys doing? And little did we know he was interrogating us because he thought we were the guys who were throwing glasses off the edge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
I guess it had happened like around the time we were going up, and we were just like, we're alone up there, so we thought these two hooligans are...
They were like, it was a white ginger.
This white ginger, he looked like he had about 3% Jewish in him, I'd say.
Roughly 3% Jewish, yeah. He looks like he might have had a YouTube channel, maybe.
But he like kept asking us questions, and thank goodness his radio like came on, and they're like, oh, I guess they like found the guy, or they had like a different lead, and he like just took off. We're like, we just looking at him like, oh my gosh, because right there I was thinking like, man, he's gonna arrest me because he thinks I'm doing something.
I mean, they probably wouldn't arrest you if they didn't have any proof.
I just got scared because he was very much so like questioning us. And I was just scared.
Yeah.
So, moral of the story: don't try to go up to the roof of a hotel, especially when there's tens of thousands of people in there.
Also, don't throw glasses off of balconies.
Yes.
Or chairs.
Yeah.
Or anything really. I guess you can throw like...
People threw like fake flower petals off, which I thought was fun.
Well, it's not going to kill anybody.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, someone could be like screaming, and the flower petal is right there, and it sucks in their throat, and they choke and die.
You're right.
It's a hazard. And someone blew bubbles off the edge. That's pretty harmless.
That's okay.
No, I was saying I think it's fun. I like it. That same year that this incident happened, this isn't like a story, it's just a funny thing. Remember when you and I were in the basement, I forget what building, maybe the Marriott, I don't know, maybe the Hilton. It was the Hilton, actually. Remember the karaoke thing?
Sure. I mean, I remember multiple karaoke's.
Do you remember the guy? He was like a heavier set guy is singing that one song. What is it? The 500 Miles song. Do you remember that guy?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Do you remember him?
I think so. Like I would walk 500 miles.
Yeah, he's going like, da da da, da da.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, that just sticks out in my mind. I remember it very vividly.
He was probably drunk, so.
I guarantee you. Nathan, if I get you a little tipsy this year, will you sing karaoke?
I sing karaoke?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I want that
How
on the
many
internet.
Lima-Ritas does it take?
Because the thing is, like, you're gonna record it and put it on the internet forever.
I would never do that.
It's gonna be there for the rest of my life. Anytime any employer Googles my name, the first result will be Nathan Scott singing "I'm Blue" by Eiffel 65. DragonCon.
I'd pay money to sing that. No, there is a karaoke that is of you and Solomon singing the Frozen song.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's embarrassing, but not that embarrassing. I say that not being in the video.
Well, you know, that's okay. It's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
I like the part where I pick up the straw and go, let it go.
Speaking of straws, there's not gonna be any straws at DragonCon.
Are they doing the plastic straw ban too?
Mm-hmm. I think they're available on request. I think it's for like people who have like handicaps or they need like a straw to drink.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're switching over to like paper straws or what.
I've heard some people use like biodegradable straws,
Yeah.
which I guess makes sense.
I don't see anything wrong with that. The one thing that is disgusting though is there's some restaurants that want to use metal straws and reuse them like silverware.
That's weird.
But if you think about it, straws are small. How in the world are they going to make sure those are clean? Because you can't see inside of them. You don't know.
You could use like a pipe cleaner.
Well, yeah,
yeah,
but
it wouldn't be.
Working in the food industry for 3 years.
Also, I feel like it would make it taste weird.
It does make it taste a little weird. I have metal straw at home, but I mean, it's not used by
Yeah.
hundreds
Here's the
of
thing
people.
that bothers me about like stuff like that. Like I mean, yeah, plastic straws are like sort of a problem pollution wise, but like big corporations are like 90% of pollution,
Yeah.
and like people are blaming it on like the average consumer who like
Yeah.
uses a plastic straw, but that's not really the main problem.
Yeah, like
So like,
I mean,
it's cool, I guess, but
it's a step in the right direction ish, but it really won't make much of a difference in the long run. Like
it
it's
really won't.
you're not saving that many penguins in the Antarctica by
Yeah.
doing it. It's just I don't know.
Like really, things like Shell are like the main
Yeah,
problem.
let's
Like
make
big corporations
let's make
that are
everyone
polluting a
else's
bunch.
lives a little bit more inconvenient, so we can keep doing what we're doing. Make them feel better about their lives.
Yeah.
And they realize like, oh, global warming is still a problem. Everything else is just the same.
No, global warming is a hoax from the Chinese
Okay.
in order to sell more, whatever Donald Trump believes.
Some more what?
I don't know. Donald
Nathan,
Trump he thinks.
first of all, you're disobeying one of the rules of this podcast, so I think you should
Talking about politics.
I think you should
Alright,
tread
I'm sorry.
lightly.
I am neutral on Donald Trump.
I think we can all agree that Donald Trump is. Anyway, DragonCon is a really cool thing.
Yeah, DragonCon.
I think most people at DragonCon lean left. I'd definitely say that.
Probably. I mean, whenever there's those like Christian preachers talking about how they hate gay people, there's always like everyone at DragonCon like flips them off and stuff. So.
I mean, they're a very poor representation of the truth.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I mean like
baffles mine.
I'm not a Christian, but like I mean Jesus wouldn't do that. Like he
No,
was
he
like
wouldn't.
a good person. He was I don't know. He was all like love everybody. You
Yeah,
know?
I am a Christian.
Yeah.
I don't care about other people's views. Not in that way. It's just I have lots of friends who are
Yeah.
Christian.
I mean
not
I'm
Christian.
agnostic. So.
Regardless of your view, whether how strict of Christian you are or not, I'm breaking the second rule of this podcast.
We're talking about religion. Man, we've talked about politics and religion in the past 5 minutes.
They're just saying very bad examples of
Yeah.
what Christians should do. What anyone should do, but especially Christians, and them claiming and believing certain things.
Yeah, because you're just making people hate Christians by doing that. You know,
The Bible says,
Doesn't make
judge,
sense.
not.
There's something about a plank in your own eye.
Don't judge other people for the splinter in their eye when you have a log in your eye or something like
Yeah.
that. And there's like judge, or you'll be judged yourself or something like that. It's just there's even parables and stories about Jesus in the Bible. He had a prostitute wash his feet, and
Sure, yeah.
like
He loved the people that like everybody else hated.
yeah, and like the woman at the well, she was supposedly like a hoe or something. The hoe back then.
Sure, Mary Magdalene or whatever.
I don't know if it was Mary Magdalene, but she was accused of like cheating or something like that, or sleeping with another man. But it's
Yeah,
regardless,
whatever.
the people on the streets going, "We hate Christians. They're awful." Blah blah. It's just you're bad people. I want to see if I can find a picture of.
The big list of things that they hate.
Yeah, I
You
saw
showed
it
that to
recently
me.
in my photos, and it is hilarious.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Nathan, keep talking.
They hated like I remember they hated like country music artists and like the Pope, and like
Yeah.
rock and roll, rock music. Of course, is the devil because
It is.
devil horns.
Man, I cannot find it. I remember seeing it recently, though. Anyway, there's a big old list of just things they don't like, and some of it is like actual like sinful stuff, but some of it's like like Democrats obviously or something. No.
Yeah, for sure.
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, Obama.
But it's just like you said, rock and roll, country music, something like thugs or gangsters or something like that, hooligans, like it used some slang for like the youth, like the rowdy youth.
Yeah.
It's just
It was just this big list. It was just like, I don't know. Because, like, I feel like Christians should be, like, the most loving people.
yeah.
And those guys are,
Absolutely.
like, so hateful.
I know. they go home and they cheat on their wives and live awful lifestyles. Like they're no better than anyone else.
Because like you're having the opposite effect on Christianity that you want. Like if you want people to
Yeah.
convert to Christianity, that's not how to do it. You're making people hate Christians.
Yeah,
So it doesn't make sense.
I think it was last year when we were passing those people. I think I kind of hung around to harass them a little bit, which isn't what you should do. But
I remember I was like, those guys are cosplaying as an asshole.
yeah. But someone was cosplaying as Jesus, like he had brown robes and that. He just walked up to him and was like, no.
That's funny.
Maybe we should do that. We should cosplay as Jesus. One person can do like Jesus, one person be God. One with like white beard, one with a brown beard. And we just walk up and be like, thou shalt
God
not.
has a white beard and Jesus has a
Yes,
brown
God
beard.
has a white beard.
Is that how that works?
Yes,
Okay.
because God is like old and wise, and Jesus is like
Sure.
the son of God. He's a younger dude. Well, I'm 3% Jewish, so I should probably be Jesus.
I've never done the 21andMe or anything, so I don't know what I am. Part Scottish, I think, because my last name's Scott.
Probably.
So I would assume. I know I'm related to Oliver Cromwell distantly.
Cool.
I mean, like directly. Like he was like my great whatever grandpa. Yeah.
Apparently, I'm related to Charlemagne, but so is everyone else.
Charlemagne. Do you know that like 5% of the population is related to Genghis Khan?
You just have a lot of kids.
Well, because he like raped everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, that was like over in Asia, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any. I guess David is related to Genghis Khan, but not me or you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was that mildly racist? I can say whatever I want. My friend's part Asian.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, we covered politics, religion, and racism.
Oh man, what else is controversial? What's the most controversial thing right now?
I can't wait when I'm editing this on here. Give me some more views.
Put that in the thumbnail.
So yeah, DragonCon's a fun thing. Do you have any more little stories? The pressure's on.
Yeah.
The pressure's on. I'm looking forward to the nightlife a little bit more. Because obviously, like, we've been out at night, but just to more, like, hang around and chill and see what's going on.
Yeah, and, like, if I have a couple of drinks, then I'm, like, more sociable, you know? So
Yeah. Maybe we can,
my severe social anxiety goes away a little bit.
yeah, like, bad social anxiety, if you are comfortable enough with doing it.
Yeah, I don't care.
When I'm alone, I do, but when I'm around more people, it kind of goes away a little bit more. I don't know why. It's just, can you stop licking my arm? I don't. I just like I have more confidence when I'm around like my friends. I don't.
Yeah,
know why.
I don't know. I just care too much what other people think about me.
Yeah.
I'm just so worried that like people don't like me.
Oh yeah, I understand that for sure. Well, a lot of times when I do like silly or stupid things in public, not like stupid, just like kind of dumb things, I just think like these people are probably never gonna see me again.
Sure.
So
If they're
like,
people that
even
will
if they're
never
like,
see
man,
me
that
again,
guy's
yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not
I
gonna
work-
see him again, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're that stupid guy.
Well, I mean, it depends, because, like, I'm a cashier at a movie theater right now,
Well-
and, like, those people I'm never going to see again, so, like, I'm not, like, nervous when people walk up, because, like,
Yeah.
I don't care, you know. But, like, around people, I guess people that I care about their opinion, I'm worried about what they think about me, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't think you could really do anything that would make me think differently
Yeah.
or
Not
badly of
you in
unless you're like,
particular.
unless you like did something really bad. Like, dang, Nathan's a bad person.
Yeah.
Like this one time, Nathan got drunk, and I'm like, man, Nathan's such a sinful little
Yep,
boy.
only one time, definitely.
Like hold his dog in a chokehold
Like
or
a
something,
football.
so it stops licking me. I just think she wants to be pet constantly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Who in your family is going to DragonCon? You, your dad,
Calvin's
and
going.
Calvin? Okay.
Yeah. Katie's not going.
Okay.
That's my brother's boyfriend, for everyone wondering. Or girlfriend. Yeah. Sorry.
Fiance.
Yeah, fiance. Yeah.
Man.
That thing. Third thing I said.
That's my brother's boyfriend. Even
Why did I say boyfriend?
even though he's engaged to a woman currently.
Edit that out. That's my brother's girlfriend, for everyone wondering.
You still didn't get it right.
Well, that's my brother's fiance.
They're
Everyone edit all
engaged.
those out. Yeah.
I'm just gonna play it all.
Edit the last
That's my
minute
brother's
out.
boyfriend.
I don't know why I said that.
I really hope there's a balcony in our Airbnb.
Why?
I just want a balcony. I love balconies. When I
Look
when I
out
travel.
at the city.
Yeah.
It's only like 10 minutes away, right?
Oh, it's really close. It's less than that. It's like at 0.2 or 0.3 miles from the Hilton.
That's cool.
So like, it's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Like I could like jump a couple times and I'd be there.
I could throw a puppy and it would hit the Hilton. I don't know why I said that.
Last year I was riding my electric skateboard through the busy streets of Atlanta, which is always a wonderful idea. And it has like lights all over it, so it grabs attention of people. And I'm very positive he was a gay man. I mean, I guess straight guys can have like the gay voice and be flamboyant, but I'm gonna assume he is a very gay man. And he was pointing at me, he's like, you come over here. I'm like, okay, and he just wanted to take a picture of me on my skateboard. It's really weird. I think that was last year. I guess it was since I've only had it a year.
I mean, you could have said no, but, you know.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Out of anyone I know, besides like one person, I'm the most comfortable like on camera, or just like being filmed, just because I mean that's what I enjoy doing. So.
Because you make videos all the time. You're YouTube famous.
Oh yeah, for sure. I have like, it's really weird. Like acquaintances, people like barely know me or like a friend or a friend, like, oh, you make YouTube videos, and they'll like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. They look at me a little bit differently. Like, oh, that's really cool, man. Like it's for people our age, usually it's like not like necessarily a nerdy thing anymore. It's like I don't want to sound too pretentious, like almost a status of like, oh, that's a cool thing that you do. Like I'm sure if you told people around you that you make YouTube videos, it would be weird, but a lot of them would be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like it's an interesting thing.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it just seems like when I was like growing up, like I feel like all my friends made YouTube videos because like you did and like Katrina did and Corey did.
Wait, Katrina made videos?
Yeah.
I know she and Ella
I'm pretty
made
sure she deleted them, but yeah.
I know she made like piano videos, and she and Ella made a couple, but
They made like music videos and stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
And like
They're-
Katrina and some of her friends made vlogs and stuff.
Oh,
Occasionally.
really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she.
Man, I
deleted
wish I
them.
could see it. Like, it's so funny.
Did you ever know Marissa?
Marissa.
Katrina and her made vlog. I don't think you did.
No. There is a video. You're in it. You and your sister.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna like show it or anything in this video, but I had to edit Emma's several years ago. It was like where they made like a parody of a popular song with like, I don't know, economics or something.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
you were
I
just
was
in
in
it.
it? Oh,
You were in it
yeah.
for like 3
Yeah,
seconds.
okay, I do
You were
remember
saying
that.
a couple words, and I'm like, that was really random because
I think I was just walking down the sidewalk, right?
you said something. You're standing next to your sister, then you just like turned around and walked away. The way I found it was because your sister posted some sketchbook thing on Instagram, so I clicked on that. Like, oh, I wonder if she has any other videos. I clicked on her channel. I'm like, what is this? And I
Yeah,
watched
well,
it, and
it's
you were in
because-
it. I'm like, what in the world?
It's because for honors econ you have to make a song
Yeah.
out of something, and then I came home from work and like Katrina was like,
You were
"Do you
in
want to be in
your
my
work shirt,
yeah
too.
yeah?" Because Katrina was like, "You want to be in my music video?" I was like, "Sure, I guess." She was like, "Just walk down the sidewalk." I was like, "Okay, whatever. If it helps you."
I just remember seeing him like, what in the world is Nathan doing?
Yeah.
I feel like it's more acceptable to make YouTube videos now because, I mean, it has to do with my age and everything, but a while, like 5 years ago, I was just terrified that anyone would know I make YouTube videos. Even though I'm like, man, I want to make YouTube videos, I want to be so good at this, but I was terrified of people I know knowing it.
Yeah.
And to an extent, I don't like it when my like parents talk about it. Not because I'm like ashamed of it or I don't think what I do is what I want to do. It's just I don't want to like like censor myself. Not that I'm saying anything bad. It's just I don't want to have to like explain anything. Like, oh, this is why. In the thumbnail, I said kissing my boyfriend. When I was doing like a licorice thing as like a thumbnail. Because that's actually something I did.
Yeah, I hate it when people watch my YouTube videos like when I'm sitting there.
Yeah, that's one thing that does irk me. Like,
and they're always like, "Oh, that was such a good video," but it just still bothers me.
Yeah,
I just don't like it. Because I notice like all the little things that are wrong with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, most people don't edit video. Your friends and my friends don't really edit video and like know like, oh, he messed up with that.
Yeah.
Most people are blind to it, but still, I totally understand.
And I mean, everybody that's watched my YouTube channel has been like, "That's so cool."
Yeah, well, you put a lot of work into it. It is.
Yeah, I do.
It'd be hard to dislike it. I mean,
well, thanks.
I mean, like people who aren't interested in game and stuff, obviously they're not gonna be like, "Man, I
well,
love
I mean,
this."
Even like Ella, like she watched my Super Meat Boy video, and she doesn't care about video games, but like she was like, "That's cool." I was like, "Oh, thanks."
That's cool.
Yeah.
I do like your videos. It has been 2 months since you uploaded though.
Yeah, I know. Over the summer, I've been really lazy.
And that's when you have the most time to make them, Nathan.
But I'm like the least concentrated because I'm like at home and like in my room.
Yeah.
Like when I was at college, like I had nothing else to do, you know.
When you're at college, what you're paying for, you have nothing else to do with your spare time.
I did homework, obviously, but I just felt more because I was like at a desk, like it wasn't at home, you know. It wasn't like
you're
at home.
alone.
I'm like more comfortable and like
Yeah.
I just feel like it's like the screw around place, you know.
Yeah. I can't really make videos around other people unless it's like with someone I'm making a video with, obviously.
Yeah.
Like when I'm at home, I don't really make stuff anymore at home, but when I do, I always wait till like the night when everyone's asleep so I can like no one's gonna come in and, oh, what are you doing? That's not my filming.
I need to go to like Panera or something and just like edit stuff.
Yeah. I can't edit on this. I mean I can, but there's no software that I like. So I have to edit at home. Unfortunately. I know they're not like high quality content and they're kind of stupid, but I've had so much fun making those Omegle videos. Do you see?
Oh yeah, those are pretty funny actually.
I love making them because it's like, I know it's gonna sound stupid, but I don't have to like put much work into it. I turn on OBS, I record, and I just get on Omegle for an hour. I just mess around with people, and then I edit for like another hour and chop up the funny bits. There you go. That's it, and it's funny. So I've been having a good time doing it.
How many people do you get that are just like jerking off when you connect to them?
You have no idea how much I have to cut out, Nathan.
Really? I've never done the Omegle camera thing. I've just heard that.
It's surprising. I mean, it's not like every single person or every other person, but there's a good amount of people who are just beating it. And there's some guys.
I feel like there's a lot of people that'll just like disconnect if you're a guy. You know, right?
If you're a guy, you get disconnected a lot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of guys who, like, they're like cut off right here, just showing this part of them. So they're waiting for a girl so they can like whip it out. And I haven't been that far since I'm not a girl.
So stupid.
But I just see like a torso and then they skip. I'm like, and whenever I see a guy beating it and he like doesn't immediately disconnect, I'm like, stop touching your penis. So now when they hit next, they have to have that going through their mind. Someone told them to stop touching their penis.
You're the voice of the Lord there.
Jesus is watching. Just, you know what, you do what you want in your private time, that's none of my business. But when you're broadcasting it in front of however many people you see, that is my business. You need to stop. I mean, there's a ton of underage people on there.
Oh, sure.
Most of the people I talk to are underage.
Yeah.
It's like, you need to stop. That's not good. It's, like, most of the time when I'm talking to a girl, I'll talk for a second and be like, yeah, how old are you? 15? I'm like, bye!
I mean, maybe they're in, France or something, I don't know.
Yeah, it's still illegal for here.
Yeah.
I mean, not illegal to talk to them, obviously. I just do it for, like, comedic purposes, usually. I have had, like, conversations with people. Like, there's these two girls I talk to, and then this one lady, she's, like, 30-something years old. And I just talked to them for, like, 20 or 30 minutes. Just, like, about random stuff. I just followed before, and I just talked to them. It was just genuine conversation.
Maybe they were just bored.
Yeah. So when's the next video coming out, Nathan?
I'm I might try to get one out before the end of the summer. Definitely once school starts, I'll make videos faster. After DragonCon, I'll make videos faster.
You should make a video about DragonCon, a breakdown of DragonCon.
A breakdown of the
Could you do that?
crowd lines.
Could you do that?
I probably could.
You should do that. It'd be interesting.
Have you ever seen the like fake map of the vendor hall? That's like
No.
it's like this is like it has like it's like all these dead ends and stuff. It's like a fake map. It's like death, like a dead end, and then it's like all the stuff you want, and there's no hallways connecting to it. And so it's pretty funny.
Apparently, there's supposed to be 3 levels to the vendor hall this year.
I think there were 2 last year, right?
Yeah, there's usually been 2.
Yeah.
But 3 levels. I don't think it's like including.
Because I think America's Mart only like the 3rd level escalator was closed off before, so maybe they've opened. Maybe it's in the same place and they opened it up.
Yeah, I think they said they're doing 3.
That's cool.
Yeah, and one thing I want to check out this year. Apparently, in the other America's Mart building, there's like games, like video games.
Yeah, I've been there a bunch of times. Well, by a bunch of times I mean twice.
Is that like where the arcade games are? Because I have been there.
So there's like arcade games, which are like traditional stuff, and then there's like pinball games, and there's like Japanese arcade games, which are like kind of cool actually, because they're pretty different from like American arcade games. Because there's like a rhythm game that's like it's like a 6x6 grid of squares, and it's like a rhythm game. You have to like hit them as they light up.
Interesting.
And then there's like I don't know, there's a bunch of other stuff. They usually have lines, but
I do remember doing like arcade machines. I feel like I did Pac-Man or pinball or something.
yeah, there's arcade machines and pinball games for sure. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I'll let you know I can't fully lay back in my chair because I would
'Cause
squish
there's
a dog.
Yeah.
She's not content until she's being in someone's way, I guess.
She has to be right next to you all the time.
Yes. Alright, do you want to end it there or do you want to keep talking?
It's your podcast.
I mean, you're in it too all the time. It's
Nuh-uh.
You're the constant co-host.
You started it.
Whatever. I guess we'll end it there since it's only my podcast and Nathan has no influence in it whatsoever.
Yeah.
When I make millions off this, you're not getting a dime in royalty checks. Not a dime. I just touched your foot, didn't I?
Playing footsie with me.
Spicy. Alright, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching or listening on SoundCloud or YouTube. I've been Noah Lee. This has been and always will be Nathan Scott.
Yeah, that's me.
Unless whoever he marries wants them to have their last name.
Unless I change my last name to their last name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. How does that work for gay guys? Like when they get married, who takes what last name? Because what guys and girls is very common for the girls take the guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, girls don't always change their last name, so maybe
But
they don't change their last name.
Majority of the
either.
time,
But I mean, maybe gay people don't change their last name either. I have no idea. I don't know any gay married people, so.
I know a gay lesbian couple, and the one that like I knew the best, she changed her name to the other person's last
A
name.
gay lesbian couple.
Like I specifying like they're a lesbian couple.
So they're,
Like,
both,
saying, like, a
they're
gay-
both girls.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, gays like can be guy or girl
Okay. So then why didn't you just say a lesbian couple?
because we had used the term gay, so I was like trying to specify like these are females
Okay.
by saying lesbian. Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
She's such a cool lady. I like her so much.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm only friends with her because she's gay, Nathan.
Makes
so I can have
sense.
a token gay friend. I have a spot open for a Hispanic. And a
Obviously,
black
I don't
person.
hate gay people because I know someone that likes gay. It's friends with a gay person. So.
Nathan got drunk with a gay person once, and that's going to be it for the EarWhacks podcast. Thanks for watching and listening. We'll catch you again probably when Nathan comes back from school on a break.
Yep. All that stuff is true.